Good morning, you guys. I, woke up a few minutes ago, and I'm done my Bible study like I showed you guys. Today is the 12th of December, so this is the beginning of Vlogmas 2024, and I don't know how that sounds, but I just want us to, lay our minds, because every day I'll be sharing a word from the scriptures. I'll be reading the book of Luke. So you guys, I just finished my Bible studies. We read from, I read from Luke chapter 12, and this part of scripture just talks about, you know laying your treasure in heaven and not worrying. The first part of this chapter 12, basically just talks about how that worry cannot add anything to your life. So I was just thinking about it, that okay, truly, if we worry more or if we worry less, it doesn't change anything, because it doesn't add anything, any value to our life. It doesn't add any value to our heavenly race or earthly race. It just brings more problem. And the Lord, one thing that really struck me here is that Jesus explained that how much does a sparrow worth? A sparrow worth like maybe just 2 coins as of that time, and the Lord cares for them, the Lord feeds them, the Lord provides for them. How much more we humans, created in God's own image? You see that worry is of no value for us. So if we were to take our minds off ourselves and just look to God. The word for today is in verse 34 of Luke chapter 12, and that is, I'm going to read it here. It says, wherever your treasure is, there the desire of your heart would be. And I was thinking about this. What does this mean? Most times we use this Bible verse to explain tithing, and giving offering and giving to the poor, but I think that is not actually what this verse is limited to. It also means that you give everything to God. If you give your word, if you give something that is bothering you to God, if you lay your treasures in heaven, you place everything, basically your heart would be there, because what is of value to you is in heaven. So the verses before that just explains, says, how much more are birds? Look at the lilies, they don't close themselves. Today they are flourishing, they are good, and tomorrow they are thrown into the fire. How much more all these things? And then we go ahead to worry so much. Lay your treasures in heaven, put your burdens on God, because that is where your heart will be. If you have a huge amount of money and decide to invest it into something, your heart will be in that investment. Why? Because your money, which is valuable to you, is there. I just want us to use that as our verse word for today, and to guide us in everything that we do today. So that's basically just it for explaining my Bible study. I'm reading the book of Luke this month. I have gotten to Luke chapter 12, as today is 12th, and the Vlogmas is starting today. I know some people are already rounding up their own vlogmas, but mine is just starting today because I choose to do it this way. I use the first 11 days in October to plan well and strategize how I'm going to go about, because this is going to be my first ever vlogmas. I want to be able to deliver well, not perfectly but deliver well. So that is what we are doing. So I hope you guys are doing well. Did you watch my last vlog? Thank you guys for watching. I saw the comments, the likes. I really appreciate that. So this is the start of a new vlog, and voila, let's go. So I want to go ahead and do my skincare routine now. So this is what I use. This is the face wash that I use. This is the face wash that I use. This is really good if you have combination skin, and also if you have, I think it works for all skin type, but I have combination skin and this is what I use. So let's go ahead and use that. So this is the product I'll be using. This is my moisturizer. I've heard TikTok girlies, skincare girlies talk about little goes a long way. Anyway, little goes a long way. I've heard skincare girlies talk about this particular product, and I wanted to try it, so I got it. And also the size is like really big, so it's going to like help me save. I won't buy any moisturizer until it's finished. So it's really nice. I've been using it for like a while now, for like 1 month now. But if you have oily skin, avoid it because it is not suitable for oily skin. So I mentioned earlier that I have combination skin. So as a combination skin girly, my T-zones get really oily from this sometimes. I don't know if I would have to get something else to use with this, or if I want to repurchase if it finishes, but this is what I'm using now. It's really good. I promise you, if you have dry skin, if you have normal skin, I promise you this works fine. So now to this is the sunscreen that I use. This leaves a greasy feel on my skin. I got it because of the hype, and also it is really big. I'm looking to get stuff that would not finish anytime soon, so this is like going to take me to next year. So when it finishes, I don't think I'll be repurchasing, but it just helps me do the job, and it leaves a sting. It stings my eye whenever I go out, and I noticed the stinging and the hurting of my eyes if I apply too much of it. So what's that? So I try as much as I can to apply just a little to my skin to avoid, the stinging. So that's basically what I do. Just a little goes a long way for me. I don't really follow all those, 2-finger. This one would sting your eyes so bad if you do that. I can also use it on my body, so that's just what I'm going to do, because I'm spending time outside a lot today. And also today is reboot camp, guys. I'll be taking you guys along. Today is the first day of reboot camp. Today is the first day of the boot camp, and I'll be taking you guys along with me. So let's just see how today goes. But I have it planned out. Hopefully my plan works out, and we're going to have a great day, guys. So you guys, as I was saying, this is what my outfit is looking like. A skirt, a tank top, because Lagos is really hot right now, and I even think the weather is confused because today Harmattan, tomorrow heat and all that. So just a basic skirt, a tank top, and this very low maintenance wig. So like I was saying, today is reboot camp, the first day. I want to take you guys along. I'm wearing this because I would come back home and change after my shoot. I'll be modeling for a brand today, so that is where I'm heading to this morning. That's why I'm all dressed up. But reboot camp starts by 5, so I'll try as much as I can to get back home max 3, just so I can make it to reboot camp by 5. And yeah, so this is the outfit for today, for this morning. I mean, this is the outfit for this morning. So I'll go ahead to eat my breakfast, and after that I'll try as much as I can to also carry you guys along for this shoot.
And when you look at this story carefully, you begin to see prophetic parallels. How that God said, take your son whom you love. I'm not making this up, because you see, when you read, for instance, in Hebrews chapter 11, the Bible said, let me show you.